said, wait a second, do you have a kid? And I looked back at him because I had a little beer at that point. Looked back at him, pointed with a wink, said, not that I know of, pal. And he pointed back at me and winked. And my friend and I both decided immediately he's a way bigger douchebag than I am.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I was mocking that type of humor. He was like, oh, yeah, I love this.
Nailed it.
Brunch. Hit it, boys. Pete, choose a random celebrity. Wait. It's got to be one of these celebrities. Sorry. Jamila Jamil. Don't know who that is. Chadwick Boseman. Kelly Marie Tran. Camila Cabello. Bernie Sanders. Tessa Thompson. Millie Bobby Brown. Jessica Williams. Timothy Chalamet.
Okay, I'm not picking Millie Bobby Brown because I know this story probably has something to do with her relationship, and I want to stay as far away from that as possible.
Yeah, who cares about that?
Yeah. It's weird and gross that everybody cares so much about a 14-year-old's relationship. So let's pick Bernie Sanders. I want to see where this goes.
Okay. L blank V E. Love, live, lave, lexv, luv, lv.
What?
Pick one of those words.
Live.
It could have been live, so who knows? Choose a psychedelic image. There's a tie-dye-ish type of one. There's
Go for that one. I don't want to hear you describe psychedelic images for like 10 minutes.
P.O. blank.
Poop.
Pop, pot, pox, pog, P.O. 6, pow.
Pop.
Which deceased music icon would you most want to see perform in their prime if you could time travel? Prince, John Lennon, Kurt Cobain, Michael Jackson, David Bowie, Whitney Houston, Freddie Mercury, Billie Holiday, Jimi Hendrix.
Michael Jackson for sure.
G-O-L blank. Gold, golf, golm, golk, go-IV, gall.
Golf.
Please select the perfect squirrel. Carl, Dan, Nico, Catherine, John, or Blaine.
Carl.
You got DiGiorno. You're so smart. People are always so impressed by your knowledge and insight. This was a, do you want to know which frozen pizza matches your personality? And
why would anybody want to know that?
I was positive it was going to be DiGiorno because that's the only fucking one anyone can think of. They can think of
Celeste.
Mystic. They can think of Celeste. They can think of Tombstone, Elios.
So it seems
I bet that I'm Elios.
You just said that DiGiorno was the only one that you could think of, and you just rifled off 6 more.
All right, so I'm going to do it myself. Choose the random. I'm going with Bernie Sanders. Let's see. I'm going with love. I'm going with this one. Going with pow. Going with Freddie Mercury. G-O-L, you got to go with gold. Shouts around the jewels. Pick the perfect squirrel. Blaine, for sure. I got Totino's. That's an awesome one.
That's not
I'm
a
way
frozen
better.
pizza, though.
I know. No, they make pizza.
Do they really?
Yeah. They make like Celeste pizza. Like a little microwavable box thing.
Celeste pizza is pretty dope.
Celeste pizza is fucking awesome. And you know what's cool about Celeste pizza? It's not even just so everyone just goes with the cheese or the 4 cheese. But like kind of a lot of those flavors. Yeah, there's also I think is it like deluxe? It's got
that's in everything.
No, there's one that has everything, and then there's one that has everything, and also fucking olives. One of the 2 everything things has olives. Okay. Fuck olives. Do you like olives?
I can do black olives on pizza. I don't think it's that bad.
I can order things with olives, but then I don't do the olives at all.
Really?
I just
have you ever done I did a charcuterie board this weekend at brunch.
Charcuterie boards are the realest.
Fucking dope.
Yeah.
And they come with olives, and olives are tight on charcuterie boards.
What kind were they? Were they black olives?
No, they were like those green ones, the olive green ones.
Okay, how about this? Create an insane fast food mega meal, and we'll guess your age.
What?
Our first stop is McDonald's. Choose something. We should loop back to the Celeste thing because I'm not done with that. But our first stop is McDonald's. Choose something from their menu. Big Mac, quarter pounder with cheese, cheeseburger, crispy chicken sandwich, chicken McNuggets, grilled chicken sandwich, filet of fish, French fries, Egg McMuffin.
They didn't pick the McRib. If they picked the McRib, that would for sure be my
I don't know if
selection.
I've ever done a McRib.
Oh, they're so good. Give me a quarter pounder with cheese.
That's the fucking correct answer.
Yeah.
That's a great sandwich. Next up is Taco Bell. Choose something from their menu. Crunchy Taco Supreme, Burrito Supreme, Black Bean Burrito, Soft Taco, Cheese Quesadilla,
Taco.
Doritos Loco Taco, Crispy Chicken Quesadilla, Cheesy Potato Burrito.
Ugh, gross. I've never been to Taco Bell. That's a
I've
fun
only been
fact
once,
about me.
yeah.
I would either pick the Crunchy Taco Supreme or whatever that was, or the Doritos Locos Taco, because that's I like crunchy ones. And
Yeah, go Doritos Locos. That sounds
Okay.
kind of locos, to be honest.
but then they're definitely going to guess that I'm a millennial.
Yeah, that's true. Now it's time for Chick-Fil-A. Pick one item: chicken sandwich, spiced chicken sandwich, chicken biscuit, nuggets, waffle fries, chicken strips, grilled chicken sandwich, southwestern chicken salad, hash browns.
Man, as much as I want to pick waffle fries, that's not like the crux of your meal.
Yeah.
I feel like I've been saying crux a lot, and I don't know if I've been using it in the right situations, but
The crux is like the meat of it.
the
Like
central
yeah,
piece.
Like, let's
Okay.
get to, like,
So I think I've been
the
using it
crux
right.
of it is.
But I think
this
I've
happens.
used that in like every conversation for the past 2 weeks because I
Say,
just like saying
like
it.
Smurf.
Yes. Give me the spicy chicken sandwich.
Ooh, that's a crazy pick. Anything other than a chicken sandwich at Chick-fil-A is wild. By the way, people saw this on Twitter because I tweeted it, but I was filling out my expense report for Minneapolis.
Yeah.
And it said there was a duplicate item because there were two charges, the exact same amount to Chick-fil-A on the same day. And I had to write in the comments section.
No, not a mistake.
Nope. I ordered the exact same thing twice at Chick-fil-A.
And it was nothing to be ashamed of.
It was awesome. It was a chicken sandwich and what was it? It was either chicken nuggets or chicken strips. It was like a lot of chicken.
I was pretty disappointed. I hit up the Chick-fil-A at the Tampa airport a couple weeks ago, and it was early in the morning. I had an early flight, so they hadn't switched the menu to like a regular. Like you couldn't order a chicken sandwich.
Chicken wasn't in play?
No, it was, but you had to order it on like the breakfast. You had to order it on like the biscuit buns, not on like a regular bun, which is fucking stupid. If you're Chick-fil-A, you should offer the chicken sandwich, like
all the
original
time.
chion
Even
sandwich,
when the store's
24
not
hours
open.
a day.
There should just be like some outside. There should be like a take one.
There should be a vending machine that you can use.
Did it still have like a pickly taste?
I mean, it was good. It was good,
but it was like the same chicken.
Yeah, but it
Okay.
was just like one of those biscuit things. I don't like those biscuit bread type things that just like you know, like they kind of crumble apart when you eat them.
Yeah,
and
I
they
like
fall
those.
apart.
Yeah,
You like those?
It's like getting a breakfast sandwich on a croissant. It's fun to say. It's
but like if again,
it's gonna make a
the
mess
crux
sometimes.
of that meal is the chicken. So if you're gonna offer the
you know,
chicken,
you could say the meat of that meal is the
no,
chicken.
I'm gonna say the
because
crux
that
at
is
any
the
given
meat.
chance. The crux of the meal is the chicken. So if you're gonna offer the chickens anyway, just offer the fucking original chicken sandwich that everybody loves. Plus, it's in an airport, so there's no real structure of time. You know?
Yeah. No, I get it. It should be like the Best Buy vending machine that they feel the need to fucking have in every airport. Now we're at Wendys. Choose one item! Exclamation point. By the way, every single one of these things has a fucking exclamation point. Dave Single. Have a story about that in a second. Baconator. Spicy chicken sandwich. Crispy chicken nuggets. French fries. Chili. Baked potato. Taco salad. Frosty.
Give me the Frosty.
Yeah. Cool thing about saying Frosty instead of Frosty is people don't know if you're talking like a child or if you're French.
A Frosty does sound like a...
Frosty is spelled F-R-O-I-S-S-T-Y.
That does sound like something like...
Can I have a Frosty? Pardon my French. Here's the new thing. It's called the Frosty Challenge. Go to Wendy's, order a Frosty.
And see how many times they ask you, what?
No, and then when they give it to you, if there's either like a donation thing, because a lot of times they have like a donate to like a kids thing, or like a tip jar, just put $1 in there for their troubles. That's the Frosty challenge, because they're like, this guy's kind of weird. Oh, money, nice.
That's like the Black Panther challenge, which isn't a challenge at all. It's just people giving money so that
do a
kids
pretty
can
cool
go.
thing.
Yeah, so that kids can go see Black Panther in theaters for free.
Yeah.
Which not challenging.
The Good Panther deed, or the
Yes.
Black Panther deed.
Black Panther initiative.
So speaking of the Dave Single, which is a sandwich at Wendy's. The other night, Dave, this one, was
Single.
at a party, not to brag, and someone asked, "Are you single? Do you have a boyfriend?" And I asked for clarification because the subs were bumping, so maybe I was like hearing other stuff. And she was like, "Are you single? Do you have a boyfriend?" And like years ago, I feel that if you mistook a straight person for gay, you'd have to do this like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and then there's like a kind of uneasy sort of thing between like what assumptions are you making about me, blah blah. And maybe it's just because I was a participant in it, but I was the person that was apologizing because I felt bad that person thought I was a lot fucking cooler than I actually am.
Yeah, that's definitely a you thing. I don't think that you owe somebody an apology if they wrongly assume that you're gay.
I think
it's not an insult, but it's like
I think that everybody.
It's very presumptuous. Like I don't think that you should assume anything about somebody if you're not sure.
No, yeah, I know, but I didn't think that they were being rude or anything.
No.
It was. I took it more as a compliment than anything else. Let's see. Wildcard round. Choose from one of these items from a variety of places.
Oh shit! This
the
is
Chipotle burrito, animal style fries from In-N-Out Burger, Arby's beef and cheddar. They have.
That's weird.
The meats. Five Guys Cajun fries, Dunkin' Donuts, Popeyes fried chicken, slice of Domino's pizza. Your choice! Exclamation point. Subway 6-inch sandwich. Your choice! Exclamation point. Nathan's chili cheese dog.
Shit. Tempted to go with Popeye's chicken because it's really good, but I'm going to go with the Chipotle burrito.
Yeah. That's
hard to pass up.
It's a party in a glass in my mouth, and everyone's invited. Choose a beverage. Soda, your choice.
Nope.
Lemonade, Starbucks Frappuccino, your choice. Iced tea, Steak and Shake milkshake, your choice. Sonic frozen drink, your choice. Water, beer, wine.
Wait, wine's on there?
Yeah, that's the toughest question on there. That because there are a lot of like solid options, but then you're like, wine should always trump everything.
Yeah, but like, why is wine on there? It's like this is a collection of fast food meals. Are people out there just fucking having themselves a great old dinner and pairing Wendy's with wine?
Well, you're pairing. I know that like some Burger King started having beer, and really,
is beer on that list or is it just wine?
Beer.
Okay.
Yeah. My pronunciation may have made it sound like anything else. But
beer.
Beer.
I'm gonna pick beer.
Beer's pretty odd. I mean,
I just can't drink wine with fast food.
One of the best parts of going, I know it's not fast food, but it kind of is. One of the best parts of going to Portillo's is getting a fucking goblet of beer.
Yeah,
with all of it.
that is like the best way to describe what they serve those beers in because it's not a glass of beer, it's not a cup of beer. It's like here is this fucking chalice. It's a chalice actually, a chalice of beer, and it's like $2.
This weekend, I just kind of suddenly got like a real itch to just always be like having a beer and bar food at a bar. So, like, I was looking for any fucking excuse to do that all weekend, pretty much. Because I went to Disney on Ice Friday, a lot of fun, but didn't have like a ton of beer. It was like
I heard that it wasn't a lot of fun.
I'm
getting conflicting reports.
It was like I fucking turned it into a lot of fun. It wasn't. It needed my help.
Okay.
It was just all fucking Frozen and Moana, and I don't know what any of that shit is.
So the crux of the fun wasn't Disney on Ice.
The crux of the fun was Dave, to be honest. This was actually a great part as we were walking out. I was walking out with my friend, and there was an area where like families could go to exit, and there was an area where all the fucking psychos like us could exit. So we were trying to walk out, and this guy kind of blocked us off, and he was like, "Oh, sorry, you got to go this way." So we started walking the other way, and he called to us. He said, "Wait a second, do you have a kid?" And I looked back at him because I had a little beer at that point. Looked back at him, pointed with a wink, said, "Not that I know of, pal." and he pointed back at me and winked, and my friend and I both decided immediately he's a way bigger douchebag than I am.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I was mocking that type of humor. He was like, "Oh yeah, I love this.
Nailed it.
Oh yeah, what, like active? Oh shit, yeah, man."
When I hear that the Disney on Ice has like 2 separate exits, I just envision that like the non-children's exit is like a To Catch a Predator trap.
Wait,
where
did you say this to me at some point? Because someone has already made this exact joke.
Haven't.
They said, because I was.
It's like if you walk out the non-children's exit, you immediately get arrested.
I was telling it to one of my friends yesterday, and she was like, "So is the second exit just does it funnel you into like the police station?"
That's awesome.
It was awesome, and it was from someone who wasn't that funny. So I was like, wow, that was pretty awesome.
I think my favorite part of To Catch a Predator is when they make them leave the house and then they immediately just tackle them in the front yard. It's like that was so unnecessary.
Right, you want to leave? You want to leave? You can leave. You're like, okay.
Like that is way more douchey than it needs to be possible. Have you ever seen the clip where there's the guy in the ghillie suit laying down on like a front yard? It is the most unnecessary use of a ghillie suit ever. It's just like a person laying down.
Ghillie suit makes me think of a costume like Gilly from SNL. That can't be what it is.
No, it's like the. It's basically like camouflage. It's like all a shrubbery.
Got it.
It's a full head-to-toe shrubbery suit. And somebody was just laying down in a person's front yard, and the person walks out of the predator walks out of the door, and he jumps up, and he's like, "Get down!" and the person just like gives himself up so easily, and so the person in the ghillie suit's just there like, "Oh shit, this was very unnecessary. I overdressed for this situation."
Let me expense this. I just imagine the people on the side of the house like have like their kind of arms swinging lightly, just like waiting, like at any moment someone could run, like come out for them to tackle. All right, one more wild card round: Burger King chicken fries, KFC famous bowl, Jack in the Box tacos, Dairy Queen hot dog fudge sundae, Shake Shack Shack burger, Culver's That's not
what the fuck.
Get the fuck out of here. Carl's Jr. Jalapeno Poppos, Checo's Seasoned Fries, Tim Hortons Donut. Your choice.
You know what? This is going to be a surprising pick, but I'm going to pick Burger King chicken fries.
Chicken fries are fucking
They're pretty
cool,
dope,
man.
Yeah.
Those are cool. Let's see. You are between 30 and 36.
Oh, wrong. Idiots.
So you thought that you weren't 30 through 36.
Oh, shit. Bad news.
Yeah, you've been fudging that birth certificate.
So this was BuzzFeed, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, we're just doing a lot. Like we were thinking of stuff that we could do, and I just like typed BuzzFeed.com, and I was like, there's fucking shit we can do. Order from kids menu, and we'll reveal how many kids you'll have.
What?
Uh-oh. This is something that should like automatically be submitted to a thing.
Yeah, like this should be put on a watch list.
Yeah. Although I used to go to fucking Friendly's all the time and get kids menu stuff when I was like a freshman in high school, probably. Go there. It was like $3. They give you like chicken fingers, fries, and like
Friendly's
and
did
ice
have
cream.
like a legit junior menu.
Yeah. The only thing that was weird was that they would give you a cup with a straw that changed color as you drank it.
Yeah, but those were dope.
Those were fucking cool.
Yeah.
That was the only thing that was perfect. All right. What would you want from this set of options? Cheeseburger, chicken nuggets, or mac and cheese?
That last one really threw me for a loop.
Who the fuck has ever ordered mac? Oh, I guess I get a restaurant.
Yeah, I'll pick cheeseburger.
Yeah. I got mac and cheese the other night, and it was like it was after Disney on Ice. We went to a bar, and we were like, we should probably do some apps or we'll fucking die.
Yeah.
And then, like, really quick, it was one of those things like all parties involved are just waiting for someone to say, or we could just get meals, and then it's like, fuck, it's on. And I got this fucking ridiculous mac and cheese. It was
have you ever had a mac and cheese burger?
No. Is that?
That is like my specialty in the summer. Mm-hmm. You grill up some burgers, make some mac and cheese, throw that mac and cheese right on top of the burger, and it's like a cheeseburger, but it's mac and cheese.
Oh, okay.
I've
heard of mac and cheese burgers where they like turn
infuse
back
them
into they turn like the macaroni into a bun.
No.
Seems like a mess of shit.
I've heard ones where they like infuse the burger with mac and cheese. I'm not good enough for that, but topping it with mac and cheese is pretty fucking good.
Speaking of haters with food, in Minneapolis, I had myself a couple of Juicy Lucy's. Those are the burgers that have the cheese in the middle. And people weren't hating on them, but they were like, glad I tried it, but it's just a fucking cheeseburger. Like, it's just, instead of the cheese being on top, it's in the middle. But I was getting some fucking kooky Juicy Lucy's. I got one that was, it was like all these spices and then syrup, and that was fucking terrific. What would you choose from these options? Ches pizza, grilled ches, hot dog.
Ches pizza.
Yeah. And what would you choose here? Quesadilla, chicken fingers, spaghetti and meatballs.
Spaghetti and meatballs. I'm
Spaghetti and meatballs
Italian.
are awesome. Which of these sides do you like the best? French fries, tater tots, mozzarella sticks.
Tater tots.
Tater tots are great. Choose a sauce. Ketchup, barbecue sauce.
Barbecue sauce.
Yeah, same. Okay, mixing and matching some things here. What do you choose this time? Chicken nuggets, quesadilla, cheese pizza.
What? That cheese pizza again.
Yeah.
If the option is cheese pizza, I'm taking cheese pizza.
One more round. What would you choose? Grilled cheese, chicken fingers, mac and cheese.
Chicken fingers.
You're gonna have 2 kids.
That's cool.
Nice.
Probably not though.
Yeah. I know. I don't want to take mine
like children.
because if it gives me any answer,
Yes.
I'm gonna be fucking furious.
Yes. Okay. That was fun.
Yeah, those are some BuzzFeed quizzes. We'll probably
Let's
do
get back
some more in a few
to
minutes.
let's get back to frozen pizza.
Actually,
Let's do. We've got a read here that we need to do, and you know what you need to read?
a brain.
A brain and also eyes.
Yes.
And
Light.
if your eyes don't work like mine don't properly, you're going to need some help. So if you need some help to see, go to warbyparker.com/brunch and order one of their free home try-on program kits. You can order 5 pairs of glasses and try them on for 5 days, and there's no obligation to buy. The box ships free and includes a prepaid return shipping label. And if you didn't know, this is how I got my glasses before they even sponsored the podcast.
Wow.
So I can attest that it is a very good program, and the glasses are very high quality. I actually love these Warby Parker glasses, and we had some fun this weekend. We had a nice little party where we tried on all 5 glasses.
A little dress up.
Yes, a little dress up, and we took some pictures, and that picture that we took of you in the Warby Parker glasses killed on Instagram.
Really?
Yeah, it got like 200 likes. So good for you.
It was just like you were just like, hey, put these on, and then you took a picture of me.
Yeah, and it got 200 likes. So
Wow.
if you want some likes on Instagram, go to warbyparker.com/brunch and order your free home try-on kit. The glasses start at $95. They include prescription lenses if you need them. DJ doesn't. He's a big fat phony.
But
Ooh.
I'm going to for sure still use those.
Yes. Lenses include anti-glare and anti-scratch coatings, and for every pair that you buy, a pair is distributed to someone in need. And if you have an iPhone X, make sure to download the Warby Parker app, where you can use their brand new feature called Find Your Fit. Find Your Fit uses iPhone X's true depth camera to map and measure key facial features. Using these measurements, Find Your Fit recommends approximately 12 Warby Parker frames that are likely the best fit for your face. The process is seamless and takes only a few seconds. So, go to warbyparker.com/brunch and get your free home try-on kit today.
Check out this joke. What do you call a new Android user?
An idiot.
An iPhone X.
Oh, God. That is pretty good.
Pretty good
Good
joke.
job.
Just cooked that one up. Just cooked it up.
You know, you want to know why I think that me and you have an affinity for frozen pizzas?
Why?
Because we both worked at a supermarket at one point in our lives.
Yeah.
If you work at a supermarket and you take a lunch break at that supermarket, there is about a 90% chance that you're down with frozen pizzas, because that is one of the few things that in a supermarket you can just bring to the break room and immediately turn into like a good meal.
So you're saying like the microwavable ones versus like because I will say, I mean we've all done the DiGiorno, we've all done the Freschetta.
Slip it in the oven.
Those are good, but I just completely don't see the point in those. They cost like $6, and for $10 you can get a real fucking pizza.
Right? Yeah. If I wanted to put,
and they take forever to make.
Right. If I wanted to put any effort and time into getting myself a pizza, I would order a pizza from a place that makes them professionally and not make them myself.
And it takes just as much time to make a pizza than it does to make a frozen pizza. And like I don't know if you ever
That's
make
not
pizza.
true. Like an Elio's one takes like 2 minutes.
No. I'm saying like frozen pizzas in the oven.
Okay.
Yeah. Elio's and like toaster and microwave pizza, I am completely on board with. Totino's pizza rolls, I could not be more on board with. Those things are the fucking best. But
except when they're always a billion degrees when they come out. And,
yes.
And you always have to wait probably 15 minutes to eat them. And nobody ever wants to wait that long to eat Totino's pizza rolls. So you have third-degree burns on the roof.
Well, it's a life lesson. The best things in life burn you. So if you can't stand the heat, don't have as good a food. My favorite thing about Totino's pizza rolls is there's like 9 different flavors, but really there's just 2 different kinds they make. They make a cheese kind, and they make some just with stuff in it. And no matter what it says, if it's not cheese, it's just the same exact thing.
You just don't
it's
know
just
the
all
difference.
like these little like tiny little bubbles that are like too small to even tell what it could be. So like even if you took it out and you're like, is this pepperoni? Is this pork? Is this chicken? Is it like fruit? Whatever. It's all just like little fucking dots of stuff.
You know who has maybe the most underrated pizza on earth?
Whomst.
Costco.
Costco has awesome pizza.
Kirkland pizza is the titties.
Kirkland has those hot dogs are good too.
Pretty much everything that Kirkland sells at their food stands inside of Costco is like gourmet. I don't want to say gourmet food shopping food, but like that it is.
The cool thing about Costco is like every now and then, like I haven't been a Costco guy in a while, but just every now and then you just like discover this fucking thing that you're like, wait, how does this exist? There were these things. They were French onion soup, like little things. They were in wrappers, and you just like put it. It fit perfectly into a mug, and then microwaved it, and it was like it came out like this fucking unbelievable thing of French onion soup. Like even like it had like the cheese on top and everything, just like on the. It was fucking crazy. Like I feel like things like that just for some reason are at Costco.
You know what we should do? I just came up with it. I think it's a brilliant idea.
Yeah,
we should do like a Shark Tank type show with us two and a guest, and have like a little panel.
Yeah,
and have like Costco people come in and present us their best like in Costco meal. Because you know how they have like the free samples and shit like that. Like, give me your best in Costco meal, and we'll decide to fund it or not.
I wish that they did free samples of like sweatpants and stuff there, because they have all that stuff. Like they should do like free sample of they have like just like a huge ass table of books.
Yes.
Just every now and like there should just be a table where someone's just fucking reading out loud to you. Like, don't forget.
Free sample of this book.
Yeah.
Somebody just reads a chapter to you while you like lay in one of their couches.
Yep. Speaking of books, it was Black Panther was a comic book. Yeah. We both saw that movie. It was very good. I'm going to see it again. I hope to see it again this week. Wakanda, as they say. Wakanda forever.
Okay.
Really, really fun movie. It was great.
I loved it. I thought that it was, I keep telling people this, I think that it's the best Marvel movie that's been made yet.
I don't care enough to answer that, but the fact that it's a Marvel movie and it piqued my interest says a lot.
You've had a hot streak with Marvel movies. You also loved the Spider-Man movie.
I loved that Spider-Man movie. Yeah, it was great. It was cool. It was like, I think it's because it was like just so low-key. Like, no one was like, oh, you go to see the Spider-Man thing? Like, literally, I looked up, like, movie times.
It was just
out. In theaters.
It was just out one day.
I was like, okay, I'll go see Spider-Man.
I kind of love when that happens, when you're just like,
haven't heard of anybody
in it?
Out. Yeah.
I also heard that new Thor movie, Thor Ragnarok, was really good this year, but I didn't see it. But I loved Black Panther. The cast was unbelievable. Michael B. Jordan. Fun fact about me, I didn't know anything about this movie.
Yeah.
I went to see Black Panther, and I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know who was in it. All I knew I just knew that Chadwick Boseman was Black Panther. So imagine my surprise when I show up to this, and Michael B. Jordan's in it, Michonne's in it, Daniel Kaluuya is in it.
You had to know, though, that it was going to be stacked.
Yeah,
just with all the
there was so much hype and stuff, but I just didn't realize the huge name that they had that many huge names in it.
Yeah,
what's her name? Lupita.
Lupita. Yeah, I don't know how to say her name. But
But she was great too.
Mm-hmm.
She's gorgeous, by the way.
Yes.
Like the cast was great. The story was great. I loved Michael B. Jordan's character.
Yep.
I just really liked that it had a lot of depth. It had a lot of depth. There was a lot of attention to detail. There was like political messages in there that weren't like, they presented them in a very clever and smart way.
Not completely forced down your throat. Yeah. I left the movie like actually mad at Daniel Kaluuya. His character exists to bug you, but I was like, man, don't you fucking stand for anything.
His character was a real piece of shit. Like a two-faced piece of shit, which is the worst kind of piece of shit.
Yeah, but
a real fake friend.
But nonetheless, he was good. Michael B. Jordan killed it as usual. It was awesome to see him as a villain. I asked one of my friends who's like a huge movie guy. I was like, does Michael B. Jordan ever play a bad guy? Like, I don't think I'd ever seen him as a bad guy. And he was like, oh, yeah, and this, but nothing that I'd seen. And, he fucking ruled. It also had probably my biggest laugh out loud moment in the theaters in a while. What are those?
You liked that?
Yes.
Really? I thought that was a little forced.
Hard.
I thought that was a little forced.
Me and one of my friends both fucking passed away. I thought it was so
really?
Just because it was the first joke they make the entire movie, and you have no reason to expect a joke there, and it's one of those jokes. So awesome.
But it's like, what are those has been so dead for a while.
That's what's great about it. Loved it. It was
Wakanda humor, a little outdated.
Yeah. Technologically, they're way ahead of everybody. Comically, a little far back.
They're still Rick-rolling people out there.
In the previews for during the coming
previews
attractions
beforehand.
Yes.
Which one? Because there was about 35 minutes worth of previews.
There
before
was,
that movie.
which is good because one of my friends was running late and he ended up getting there in time because it was like full half-hour previews.
Well, if you run late for Black Panther, then you deserve a lot of bad things to happen to you because I was ready to see that movie like 2 hours before screen time.
Yes, could have used that time to Google who was in it, but
that's true.
Not all of us spend our time fantastically.
I fucking love going into movies blind though. Like that's my new thing. I went and I saw Phantom Thread.
I'm doing that with Phantom Thread for sure. No
goddamn
clue.
thing, nothing about it. I only found out that Daniel Day-Lewis was in it when I was checking in via MoviePass because he was on the poster when I checked in on MoviePass.
Well, spoiler alert, I haven't seen it, but it's fucking better than the post. But we were both taken by the Mamma Mia preview. Independently, we were both left with two things. Mine was like, I haven't seen Mamma Mia yet, and that's fucking ridiculous. I got to see that shit. We should watch that, do an episode on it. You were just more completely frazzled by its existence.
Yeah, I mean, like the trailers are really weird and like really goofy.
I don't think there's supposed to be a sequel to it. It's because it's just like a jukebox musical.
Oh,
like it's supposed to be
like the first Mamma Mia,
thing.
right? Yeah. Like I first of all, I didn't realize that the new one that's coming out was a sequel until yesterday. I didn't know that the original Mamma Mia movie actually existed. And also, I think the thing that frazzled me most is that it is the middle of February and they're advertising hard a movie that it doesn't come out until July 20th.
But that happens all the time.
Yeah, for major blockbusters.
Yeah. Well, it's a Meryl Streep movie.
It is a Meryl Streep movie.
Is she in it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But I don't think that I saw her in the preview.
I didn't see much.
Like this is not a Meryl Streep movie.
Yeah.
This is a movie that Meryl Streep is in.
Yes.
Like the post was for sure a Meryl Streep movie.
Yeah. I didn't recognize many people from that preview. I saw that Amanda Seyfried, whatever her name is, she's the best. Siegfried.
Siegfried and Roy.
It's not a G. Seyfried. I've said it before. I've said it before correctly. One of those times.
Colin Firth, Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah.
Cher is in this one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Colin Firth and Pierce Brosnan are in the first one, along with Stellan Skarsgård.
Is that? Is that the father?
He's got to be related to one of those.
Yeah. Is he the father?
He's the director of Smoke Jumpers in Entourage.
Oh.
He's the bad guy in The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Spoiler alert. Mm. He's awesome. I was like very happy to see. So
you watched Mamma Mia.
I went back and watched Mamma Mia, and it fucking rules. And It's got a very star-studded cast. Like Amanda S. back then was hot shit. Obviously Meryl Streep, Pierce Brosnan, Colin Firth, and then he was the guy that kind of filled it out. So it was like they probably had like $20 left over after that crazy cast, and they were like, all right, who do we get? And they spent probably very little money wisely, because I think that guy's awesome.
Who? Like the other guy?
Stellan Skarsgård.
Colin Firth is in every movie that has like anything to do with Britain.
Any hint of like a British character.
Yeah. He was supposed to be the voice of Paddington.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that it wasn't going to be a British movie at all, and then once they put Pierce Brosnan in it, Colin Firth was like, wait, someone doing a British movie, I heard? And they're like, fine.
Colin Firth just taps every British actor's phone.
Yeah.
And he's like, ooh, heard you doing this movie. I'm available.
Because like a lot of the people in it are American.
Did you know that Amanda S.
Yeah.
is married to Justin Long?
Yes, I did. And
good for him.
Yeah. Like I break my you should never be surprised to see anybody with anybody rule, because Justin Long has just perplexed me for a long time. A few people, including some casting directors, think that he's like this hot shit kind of guy.
Yeah, like they tried to make him a star for a while.
No, he can be a star, but as like a very like goofy like
he was like the original Thomas Middleditch.
Yeah, right, like something like that. Yeah, do that shit. But I don't. But he's just not that into you. He's like a fucking playboy, and I don't know. I'm surprised by that.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't ever look at him and be like, "Oh yeah,
ooh,
good for him."
Yeah. So that's kind of weird, but I don't know. Maybe he's funny.
He doesn't shave his pubes.
What's that from?
No, there was like the fappening. And him and Amanda S. had their pics leaked.
Oh.
Big old bush from that guy.
Oh, interesting.
Yikes.
That's good to know.
So, yeah, we are for sure doing a Mamma Mia episode.
Yeah, I'm going to watch it
again
before Friday. Yeah.
Friday we're going to do one, which we were... That's why I looked up the date for Mamma Mia 2, because I was like, okay, let's do a Mamma Mia episode before Mamma Mia comes out.
Yeah.
Mamma Mia 2 comes out.
And we've got time.
We've got about 6 months, and we're not willing to wait that long.
we can do a few Mamma Mia episodes. We will treat Mamma Mia as our Get Out / Paddington, whatever. Yeah, it's great, though. Like, the songs, of course, fucking ABBA, so fucking great.
I have a story about ABBA. When I was a kid, I loved the A-Teens. Are you familiar with the A-Teens?
I know. I can see their like logo.
Okay.
I can see like their script or whatever.
What is ABBA? Are they Swedish?
Yes.
Okay, so these were Swedish teens, and they basically tried to recreate like a teen version of ABBA, who just did ABBA cover songs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe I'm thinking of something else.
So I fucking loved A-Teens. Without knowing,
oh no, I'm saying like the star in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I wasn't really sure. I didn't know that was like an ABBA cover band. I didn't know about the existence of ABBA. So I went to go buy an 18 CD, and I found an ABBA CD in the store, and I checked the back, and the album was like all these songs that I recognized.
Yeah.
And so I bought it, and I went home, and I was like, wait a minute. This isn't the same fucking songs. They were the same songs, but not the ones that I were used to.
Yeah, so pissed
I
at
was
ABBA.
pissed. But that ended up being my introduction to ABBA, and so I have the 18s to thank for that.
That's great. I can't decide if I should go and listen to the 18s, if it would make me happy or sad.
Oh, it would definitely, I think you would laugh.
Yeah.
Just because, now knowing what I know, it is hilarious that they just tried to do that. They just tried to recreate ABBA.
I like that also, their discography was... So, ABBA didn't last for a long time. I think they were, 5, 6, 7 years, something like that. And they had hits, but they didn't have, a shitload of albums or anything. They probably... they probably had, 5 or 6 albums. I don't know. But, so I'm on the 18's Wikipedia page right now, and in the discography section, it was well, they weren't left with they had to know that they weren't actually. Maybe that's why they chose
ran out of rope,
because once they're fucking adults, they won't have anything left to do anyway. So that's why
they ran out of ABBA rope.
Yeah.
What's the deal with ABBA, by the way? Was that 2 couples or something?
I don't know. It was 2 guys and 2 girls, I think.
Yeah.
But Benny Anderson was the main songwriter, and then there was a girl who wrote the songs with him, and they just fucking what's it? Mamma Mia is a jukebox musical. I want to make a jukebox musical where a young man, Max Martin, is looking to find out who his dad is, and it's Benny Anderson. Because that just fucking makes sense. Because when I think of pop music, I think of fucking Swedish people. I think of Benny Anderson and I think of Max Martin. And I would love if they were related.
Max Martin for sure looks Swedish. I did not know that he was Swedish.
He's so Swedish that you know what his first name is?
Max.
Carl.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
That is the most Swedish name.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's like hold on. Did I make that up? No, birth name Carl Martin Sandberg. Yeah,
that is fucking
probably
very
like Sandberg
Swedish
or something like that. Yeah.
I feel like
every Swedish person, by the way, in case you don't know, their first name is Carl.
Okay.
Carl Soderberg, Louis
yes.
Ericsson's first name
He's
is Carl.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like there was a lot of infighting in ABBA. Is that why they broke up so early?
I don't know. Let me see. Why did
I feel like they just
ABBA
started banging each other and then they were like fighting and then they broke up.
Let's see. Answers.com says the correct answer is they never did officially break up. They took a break in 1983 to work on other projects. Benny and Bjorn began to work with Sir Tim Rice on the musical Chess. I don't know if you know that. Do you know Chess?
No.
You know the song One Night in Bangkok?
I don't think so.
One night in Bangkok and the world's your oyster. It's such a fucking good song.
That sounds good.
It was written by the ABBA folks.
Okay.
While Frida and Agnetha resumed their... they always... it is known they performed together privately at least 3 times between 1983 and 1999. Yeah, so I don't know much about their like internal relations or anything like that. I just know they're fucking hits, and they got lots of them. And jukebox musicals, I don't know if you've ever seen one. They fucking suck. They're so uncomfortable because they're made after all these songs exist. So someone says, "Hey, I really like ABBA. Let's find a way that I can
Let's
put
find
all
a way
these
to force
songs
all
into a
these songs that
yeah.
I like into this movie
Yeah.
and then like shape a storyline around that."
Right. So I saw I've seen 2. I saw Moving Out, which was awesome. I couldn't even tell you if I didn't like it because I was just watching the band the whole time and listening to Billy Joel music. It was awesome. And there's not like dialogue in it, so it's just a band fucking playing Billy Joel music while people dance. I'm totally on board with that. You know what? I call that a fucking Billy Joel concert. He plays the music and I dance. So I also saw We Will Rock You, which is a way more stereotypically terrible jukebox musical because the story that they have to make up to fucking force a bunch of Queen songs together is ridiculous. There's like outer space involved. There's like time travel. It's really, really fucking bad. But I loved it.
They should just squeeze a bunch of Queen songs into a movie about Freddie Mercury just having all the sex with every man because I would fucking watch the shit out of that movie. Yeah,
that'd be way better. But this was like, but as long as you know that it's like stupid when you watch this movie, you'll fucking love it. It's so much fun. There was only a couple of parts where I was like,
well, you know that I'm excited to watch this movie because I texted you saying we for sure have to do a Mamma Mia episode, right?
Yes.
So that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Friday. See you then.